بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. February in the United States of America is known as Black History Month. And for our episode of Islam Weekly, I wanted to reflect a little bit in regards to one of the most important ayat of the whole Quran that speak to the importance of appreciating races and diversity within our community. When you go back and take a look at Islamic history and really Islamic tradition, naturally there is this emphasis on the idea that every human being is created equal. Or in other words, there is no superiority of an Arab over a non-Arab or over the white, over the black, in the famous narration of the Messenger Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. But nonetheless, we consistently see racist tendencies manifested within our communities, unfortunately, as we have pulled away from the ethos of that which has been taught within our tradition by virtue of the ayat of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet and his family, alayhi salam. You see a personality like that of Luqman, chapter 31 of the Holy Quran, is named after him. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةَ. God states within the Quran that he gave Luqman this unique gift of divine wisdom. And when we go back toward the reports in the ahadith of the Prophet and his family, alayhi salam, we see that Luqman came from the continent of Africa and was known for his dark complexion. Similarly, a personality like that of Imam Muhammad ibn Ali al-Jawad, peace and blessings be upon him, the ninth Imam of Ahlul Bayt, the son of Imam Ali ibn Musa al-Rada. His mother came from Sudan, and the Abbasid authorities made him know about it, meaning that due to the dark complexity of his skin, many would insult him and treat him harshly due, again, to his race. Now, as awful as that seems, we have to sort of fast forward and take a look within our own hearts, within our own souls, but also within our own communities to really think about what have we done toward eradicating the racisms that we see within them. Of course, in this country, in light of the sort of socio-political situation, and all of the obstacles that we've had to endure over the last several months, we know that racism, segregation, discrimination, are all conversations that are often hot topics. And these days, in particular this month, is also another opportunity for us to go back toward the verses of the Holy Quran in order to take inspiration, in order to take a lesson, and hopefully application as well. Thus, I wanted to share with you all one particular verse within the Quran, which is chapter 30, verse number 22, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala outlines the reason why we have so much diversity in community and society in truly a really beautiful ayah of the Quran. He states, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ خَلْقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. That from God's signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth. وَاخْتِلَافُ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. And the uniqueness and the difference in language, difference in tongue, meaning the fact that you walk around in this country, and particularly New York City, where I live, for instance, and everywhere you walk, you'll hear different languages spoken, different people who come from different backgrounds, communicating within their own respective dialects. That is amongst the signs of God. وَاخْتِلَافُ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. And the difference in colors of one's skin. Again, all of the diversity that we see is not meant to be a means by which we break up and divide our respective communities, but in which we appreciate the diversity that we see. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِلْعَالِمِينَ. And surely those are signs for those who know. So I want to take one step back and I'll conclude with this point. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls the diversity in the complexity of skin or in the languages that we speak as amongst his signs. And he puts it at the same level as the signs of the creation of the heavens and the earth, where he begins the verse by stating, and amongst God's signs is the creations of the heavens and the earth. What's the purpose of a sign? At the end of it all, when we're driving down the highway or walking on the street, The objective of a sign is to take us closer toward our ultimate destination. And in this particular ayah of the Quran, and every verse of the Quran is known as an ayah, also a sign, he states that the diversity that you see, the difference in skin color, the difference in language that is apparent to you every single day are amongst the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So think about them, appreciate them, recognize that the diversity around you is an opportunity to cultivate your heart, your soul, our spirituality, our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because the ultimate destination and all of these signs which God has created are drawing us closer back to Him. So let us utilize this particular month and these days for self-reflection, firstly, and secondly, communal reflection. And truly an opportunity for us to go back toward the teachings of the Quran and of Ahlul Bayt, alayhimus salatu wassalam, and hopefully eradicating the racisms, the discriminations, the biases that we have within our own hearts, that we have within our own communities, to truly cultivating a community of those who walk in the footsteps of our messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam and his immaculate family, the Ahlul Bayt. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi.